they're running around the internet claiming that somebody sent me $15, and they said they have a screenshot of this payment that allegedly went to my account. But that screenshot is blurry as fuck, and they couldn't remember. Even though they were the one who put the video out, they didn't know that it was PayPal and not Cash App. And you'd think if you were that upset about it, you would be able to tell me which payment app you sent it on, especially if you're asking for it back. There was so few of us at the time, Shelly. That's exactly right. And first, they're like, send the money back to my Cash App, send it back to my Cash App, send it back to my Cash App. So they're very, very, very clear that it came from a Cash App. So then come to find out, the faked screenshot they supposedly have is super blurry, but says PayPal. So if you sent me the money, then why didn't you know it came from PayPal and not Cash App? And why did you wait for 3 years to bring it up? I mean, there's a massive difference between 2 months and 3 years. But if you were that pressed over $15, then regardless of if you send it or not, I'll send it to you just because I'm a nice person. And I don't like to see people suffer. And if you need it that bad, that you're doing that much, send me a payment request. I'll wait. But I want to see it. I mean, if you guys can ask me for receipts, I can ask you to send me a money request from the account you sent the money from, because that will show me, and you won't be able to fake it. It will show me from my account's interaction with your account. Therefore, if you did send it, it would show up when you sent the request. So I have now asked you to produce that multiple times. So you now are not able to be like, well, Panda refused to pay me back. Go for it, Shelly. Go ahead. So let me get this straight. You first couldn't recall that it came from a PayPal instead of a Cash App, even though you directed me to the video where you claim this proof or these receipts are, yet you didn't know that it was not Cash App, that it was PayPal. You didn't know that, and you were supposedly the one who sent it. Sounds fishy to me. Secondly, you couldn't, first you say, pay him back, pay him back, pay him back. He wants his money. And then suddenly in the video, it was a female that sent the money. So which is it? Is it PayPal or Cash App? And was it a man or a woman who sent it? I mean, you don't seem to have any of your facts straight, because you absolutely referred to yourself as he, him. And then supposedly in the video that you kept trying to get me to play on my platform, because apparently nobody comes to your platform, stating that it was PayPal and it was a woman. Well, it's like, yeah, Shelly, you're right. It says, Jesus, Panda, I have to remind you to post your shit now, and you barely did it back then, and it's still not posted now. Exactly, Shelly. But I'm supposedly this big scammer, and I scammed somebody out of $15 they cannot produce the evidence for. Because had you sent that $15, sending me a money request from the account you sent the money from would be easy as pie, would it not? One in the chat, if that would not be, one, acceptable, two, reasonable to ask, and three, would you not have asked for the same thing?